What is going on, everybody? It is Ahmed, and I am back today with yet another video for you on. Today, guys, we got to talk about the liquidations that are happening in the cryptocurrency market. Things are undergoing what we call a falling knife. We're seeing BTC down 6% in the last 24 hours, Ethereum down 11%, XRP down 11.28%, Solana 12% in the red. But the only token that is remaining in the green amongst the top 25 cryptos is actually Pi Coin. Right now, we're looking at a $10.02 billion valuation. Things are looking pretty strong relative to the overall cryptocurrency market, as the gains are being held up by the community, showing that people are holding their positions longer than looking to take profits at these levels, which is extremely bullish. But I'm here to share a warning with everybody because I think things might get a little bit worse before they get a lot better. Now, before we dive in, remember there's always a link down below for Pi Network with mindpi.com, Google Play Store, or the Apple App Store, both available to start mining and yielding Pi, and also up to 30 free stocks with Moomoo when you use the link down in the description below. First thing, so the crypto market sheds $110 billion as Donald Trump reinstates tariffs on Mexico and Canada. We know the initial capitulation wick that we saw on BTC that happened earlier this month, right over here when Bitcoin fell to 92K, was on the news that Trump was going to enact these tariffs. So we went from 105K all the way down to 92,000. And now we didn't only retest at 92K, but unfortunately we fell below that. So the crypto market lost over $110 billion as of this news, and altcoins also dropped to multi-week and even 90-day lows. We're seeing Solana back to its 1 year ago value in February of 2024. More than $880 million in leverage positions were liquidated as traders were caught off guard. We thought we were in the clear, things were looking good, BTC was heading to 100,000, but then we got rejected. Analysts suggest renewed Trump tariffs may have influenced these sell-offs. So what I'm going to talk about is what to kind of expect for all Pi holders and anybody else that is invested in the cryptocurrency market, why you need to be careful, especially for those of you that are leveraged traders. You need to make sure you maybe just consider spot positions instead of leverage positions. So SPY opening in right now at negative 2.56% over the last 5 days, and futures also opening in the red. This is all basically on the news of these tariffs being enacted. Still, you got to look, when in doubt, always zoom out. And if you look at the 1 year chart for SPY, we're still in very much bullish territory. It's okay when we see 5, 10, 15% corrections in a bull market. Remember, we need to cool off to let new traders in and old traders profit. It's just part of the game. I want to go to Ansom's chart here that he put over on Twitter because I think it's actually quite accurate to where we can go. He's been kind of bearish since the new year after we broke over 109,000, which was pretty much the all-time high after Trump's inauguration in 2025. But this is what we need to pay attention to. Right now, we did get rejected. We fell below 99,000. We fell below the capitulation wick earlier this month at 92.2. And then from there, we actually fell down to the 88K support. And unfortunately, the next support line, true support for BTC, is somewhere between $74,000 and $76,000. Can we fall that low? There's no guarantees. Could right here, right now at 88 to 89,000 be our new support and we bounce off that to reach all-time highs? It's very much possible because there's enough liquidity at these levels or liquidity zones to push us, hopefully, in the upward trajectory. But remember, with tariffs, they always spook and shake out the market because people are afraid of what they call tariff wars, going back and forth. So people in the market right now that are risk off are going to sell off their positions across the market. We'll see people stable up their positions from BTC, ETH, and everything else. But again, the most interesting thing that we're seeing, in my opinion right now, is the only cryptocurrency in the green, pretty much across the entire top 100 cryptos at this point, is Pi. So what does that mean for everybody else that's been kind of questioning? What are the stipulations? Where's Pi going to go? Where are we headed? It really shows that the upside potential is higher than the downside potential. But more importantly, right now, we might have established a new floor. It all depends if we can keep above $1.50. Right now, it's too soon and too early since the mainnet launch to predict if the future for Pi is going to look positive, if the outlook is going to look great in the short term. But I think based off what we're seeing right now, very bullish signs that the current holders and exchanges that have Pi on their balance sheets are looking to diamond hand their positions and not take profits on a day-to-day. More importantly, some news did drop about 11 hours ago from the Pi founder, Cheng Diao Fan, describing what the open network actually means, and there was a full blog that came with it. I actually went in and read all of this earlier today, but I would recommend for all pioneers and everybody else to make sure you go in and read through this, and especially when they talk about the KYB verification. So a list of KYB verified businesses are available for pioneers to view and access on the following webpage that helps pioneers identify those businesses that have completed Pi Network's KYB review process and not listed. With that being said, businesses can apply as they mentioned in that link. Open Network also brings support for integrations with CEXs. We've seen OKX, we've seen BitGet, MEXC Global, Gate.io, yet to see some big North American exchanges like Binance US or Binance even, and hopefully Coinbase or Crypto.com very soon. For on-ramping and off-ramping Pi coins, and it says here third-party services along with node updates and much, much more. So it's very bullish that the team understands how big this mainnet launch was for the community, because it really does transfer this, making it from a single source, closed loop ecosystem to now an open source, decentralized ecosystem for people to get in that are uncomfortable doing so via mining or obtaining tokens on their different apps. So right now, for those of you that are looking to start taking and making profit, I think doubling down on a dip is going to be the best way you can do so, especially during these capitulation phases. And remember, I keep saying it, when in doubt, zoom out. Stop looking at the 1-day chart. Stop looking at the 7-day chart. Even the 1 month right now still looks bearish. But if you look at the 1 year, or if you look at the all-time chart, understand back in every single bull cycle, especially the 2021 bull cycle, we saw Bitcoin reach 63,000, followed by a drop all the way down to right around 28K. And then it reached a new all-time high and beyond where it was in quarter one and opening quarter two of 2021, going into quarter four of 2021. So right now, I think there could be room for us to fall down to maybe that 70s range, low 80s. It's possible. But the rebound from there hopefully breaks us above 110, going to 120, 130, 140K. And that's going to be the opportunity window if you're a short-term trader. And when I say short-term, I mean less than a year trading, and you're looking to take profits. That might be your chance. So buying dips means a lot more profits because you're getting in at a better price than previous consolidation. So right now, it's time to double down. I would say buy the dip on Pi, but there really hasn't been much of a dip. Relative to mainnet launch where we hit $2, you're still getting in right now at a 25% discount. So I would highly encourage and consider people to at least do more research, do your due diligence, look at the volume, pay attention to the market updates, because institutions aren't selling. These capitulations that are happening are due to exchanges creating FUD by offloading their balance sheets. And in addition to that, we're also seeing retail cash out. I don't think it's time to sell right now. I think it's time to continue to double down and buy. But that's all I had. Appreciate you guys' support. And until next time, as always, keep investing. Peace.